Right across this country, you are no longer allowed to use these while driving. And if you do, studies show you're 23% more likely to crash into the car, sidewalk, or pedestrian in front of you. Despite the obvious distractions, studies also show that bans and penalties aren't doing enough to keep drivers from picking up the phone. The teens in this next story are hoping they can be more convincing.
Flashing lights, a crush of metal, a life and death trip to the hospital. Crucial details Elizabeth Arthur cannot recall.
I don't remember a thing. Like, I don't remember where I was. I was unaware then. And then I switched to Riverview Health Center. And then like 2 weeks into me being there, I started to remember things. And I had to ask if I was hit by a drunk driver. Like, I didn't know why I was there.
It was October 30th, 2010. The 18-year-old was in the back seat with two friends. Another classmate and the driver, also friends, were in the front.
We were just headed to McDonald's. Like, we were all sober and going home. Like, I really shouldn't have been able to just walk away from that. I don't know. I don't know how. I think I really did just get lucky.
Sinheet Mahara and Amuda Subramaniam were not. In a flash, the University of Manitoba students were gone. Their lives taken by an alleged drunk driver. A 17-year-old accused of not just drinking before getting behind the wheel, but running a red light while texting.
There are a million what ifs and a million also should have, could have, and would have, but it is what it is.
What life is now is not what it used to be. 1 year ago, the vibrant teen was a straight-A university student, an athlete, an accomplished pianist,
Because of my brain injury, I could not just go and play something at the piano anymore because my left hand, the reaction time is so slow. I don't remember this, but apparently my hand used to be stuck like this, and then they slowly opened it.
Slowly, she also learned to talk again, to walk again.
The walking was the hardest. Like, I didn't take my first step on my own until like mid-March. And it's been getting better ever since, but I don't think it will ever be like what it used to be.
Somebody's action that is so preventable.
Yeah.
It's so preventable. It's not necessary. And we hope that the school children, teenagers, young adults will get a message.
They've heard it before. Drinking and driving kills. Texting and driving kills. Elizabeth's friends. Cheryl Derry's husband. In September, the 53-year-old was killed in a head-on crash by a teen who was allegedly texting while driving.
He still had lots of years left. My kids are 22. He'll never see them, get married, have children, all of those things that he was looking forward to.
Recently made illegal in all 10 provinces. And still, in a recent survey of 11,000 drivers by CAA, more than half reported they see distracted driving violations every day.
The one that really stood out was if you're texting an average of 3 to 5 seconds, you're basically driving half of a football field. That's the distance that you're going without looking up.
Scott Place is the brains behind this ad. Through a national CAA program, the Winnipeg teacher enlisted the help of his students to submit 2 possible commercials of texting and driving, one on the numbers, the other on the impact.
You could have died.
Lee and Kelsey are best friends in life, and the video where they acted out the possibility of one of them dying because they chose to text and drive.
I tried getting myself so much into that role, but it's crazy trying to imagine your friend dead. I don't even know what I would do.
You just kind of think, like, when you gonna stop and understand how much it's impacting people?
Choices that leave entire communities mourning.
Now I know for sure that nothing in life is ever guaranteed, so I continue to just count my blessings. The fact that I can speak alone in itself is a huge blessing. If I can speak to you, tell you about my journey.
From a crash she can't recall to dreams of running, a return to school, and
Drinking and driving hurts. It kills. Like, you can hurt so many people by one little action and one choice. It's not a mistake, it's a choice.
Well, one of the big questions victims' families have after a driver is accused of drinking and then getting behind the wheel or texting from behind the wheel is why? Why did they choose to pick up the phone, and what did they possibly have to say that was so important it couldn't wait? Well, this week, Cheryl Derry, who lost her husband to an alleged texter and driver, wrote me this. We have become a society where we need immediate gratification and that nothing can wait. Well, nothing is so important that it cannot wait for you to get where you are going, to return calls, or to call someone.
Yes, we're here for Devin.
And if you're going to drink, here's an option for your car this holiday season. The faces behind Operation Red Nose are next.